Looking back on 2019, we said goodbye to our long-standing chair, who was involved as a Saathi House trustee for over 3 decades, and we welcomed a new chair and 2 new trustees. Despite not having any core funding, we had an exciting portfolio of activities and delivered 40 weeks of sessions engaging approximately 70 women on a weekly basis. Through Creative English alone, we registered 132 service users in 2019 and the beginning of 2020. Saathi House had a fresh start. For the first time, we had a social media presence and had established Facebook and Twitter profiles. We also made local history, and for the first time in the Premier League, 15 hijab-wearing Saathi House participants welcomed Aston Villa football players onto the pitch in front of 45,000 fans. We were televised live on Sky Sports.
We've really developed a strong relationship. So I've been to a few matches. Some of the young ladies that we work with have been to a few matches. And that's really culminated in a whole group, a fan group being established. Our initial sort of connection came through a decorating project. So we had volunteers from Aston Villa Foundation, including a Premier League football player, come to Saathi House and help us decorate our main activities room. That was one of the initial projects we did together. And since then, we've been going to matches, and also we're advising the diversity and inclusion team on some of the key barriers for local women, local sort of residents, in terms of why they're not attending the matches. So it's been a two-way process, really.
Continuing our sporting aspirations, we were also invited by the senior leaders from the upcoming Commonwealth Games 2022. And we have formed an excellent partnership with the Aston Villa Football Foundation as well as Legacy WM. Additionally, we had a team from Gowling help us work on our mission, vision and develop our elevator pitch. Moving further into the year, we joined forces with Punch Records to support them in their endeavours to refresh and deliver Gallery 37, a talent development programme for young artists in the northwest of Birmingham. We then secured funds from EPIM to refresh our website, systems and capacity, and built some exciting connections with other major philanthropy organisations in Europe. During this time, we also started to maximise the use of our centre and hosted 2 organisations to use our building as their base, Migrant Voice and Communities Engage and Thrive. We have become a thriving hub in Aston. We had made earnest plans for 2020 and commenced the year with a major achievement. We secured 3 years of funding to deliver the iconic G37 North programme, teaming up with Punch to deliver this project. We partnered with Punch because they have vast expertise around delivering arts-based initiatives. This strategic alliance will enable Saathi House to develop the talent of individuals living in North Birmingham, and also enhance our capability to deliver more arts-based initiatives. This was followed by a visit from Lorna Gavin and colleague from Gowling to Saathi House, which cemented our relationship with the international law firm. This year we have had £5,000 worth of funding from Gowling towards our external mural, and we will get further in-kind support during 2021 and 2022. As the start of the year progressed, we were involved in a partnership project with Aston University, Aston Villa Football Foundation and Citizens UK, geared towards understanding the ocular health issues impacting our service users. We organised a number of listening sessions which helped shape Aston University's understanding of some of the key issues around eye health. We have also been working in partnership with Wolverhampton School of Coding in getting more women trained in coding and STEM. This is part of a wider European project. One of our last major face-to-face events was hosting an International Women's Day event in March 2020. Our keynote speaker was Angela Rayner, Deputy Leader of the Opposition. Angela spoke with young women and girls at Saathi House and took part in a Q&A session, answering some difficult questions posed from our young ladies. Post-March, the world had changed for us and we faced some real challenging situations. As a public-facing organisation with very limited digital infrastructure, we had to adapt really rapidly in order to maintain contact with our service users. We had to undertake a feasibility study and see where our organisation needs to be in order to continue to deliver our services, albeit digitally. As part of this process, we moved a number of our projects to digital platforms and delivered via Zoom and WhatsApp. As our engagement work continued remotely and online, we used this period to refresh and reinvigorate our organisation. Not only did we set in motion physical renovation work for when we reopen our doors, but we also rejuvenated our brand, and we were in the process of streamlining our comms infrastructure to better reach our service users. As part of this revamp, we have a new website in development with an updated feel and an improved interface, which better engages our multiple audiences. One very important project we worked on over the last 8 months was in partnership with Citizens UK and a number of other amazing organisations who all came together to launch a COVID community public messaging campaign. The project's aim was to deliver factual and up-to-date COVID information to the diverse communities we are working with. This multilingual initiative was funded by Birmingham City Council's Public Health Department. This has been a success in highlighting key awareness areas surrounding the coronavirus pandemic and its disproportionate impact on lower income communities. So what are we looking forward to in 2021 and beyond? We are looking forward to delivering the full G37 North project alongside our key partners as we champion artistic endeavours and local talent in North Birmingham. We will continue to strengthen our relationship with the Aston Villa Football Foundation and aim to work with them in taking more women and young girls to matches and get involved in the important projects such as the Eye Health initiative. We also aim to further build and strengthen our relationship with Charlene and develop our engagement with the Commonwealth Games 2022. We'll be working closely with our funders, co-designing projects that serve the needs of Aston and our service users. We will also be working more closely with Aston University and in particular with the Centre for Ethnic Minority Entrepreneurship. We are also launching a brand new bicycle project in partnership with Legacy WM as a 2021 initiative. We will maximise our community assets like the nearby parks, encourage fitness and well-being, and take advantage of the lockdown to teach cycling to local residents. And finally, we'll look forward to fortifying our long-standing and important relationships with Citizens UK and Legacy West Midlands in serving communities and building civic pride in our city.